I have told the story many times, and I'm going to tell it again because it's a very, very important and deep story. It was told to me by my beloved Mashpia Rabbi. Uh, there it is, a picture of him. See him? Rabbi Moshe Naparstak. Moshe Naparstak. Did he pass away? I don't know, 5 years ago. Something. So the story goes like this: that in Hebron, there was a community, a Jewish community in Hebron thriving, and they got along very well with the Arabs. Hebron, we're talking about 1929. And they got along very well with the Arabs over there, and everything was fine. And all of a sudden, one day, they announced, or what is it from the minarets, whatever it is, the wazin said, "Let's go and kill the Jews. Come from everywhere." So everyone came from all around, and they started killing the Jews. And they killed Jews in the streets, and they killed Jews in the shops, and they went from house to house. And they killed Jews. Now, among the Jewish community there was a renegade Jew, and his name was Menashe. And this Menashe, he rebelled against the whole entire Jewish community and against Judaism, and he chummed around with the Arabs. And he was best friends with the Arabs, and he talked like the Arabs, and he acted like the Arabs, and he ate with the Arabs, and he lived with the Arabs, everything he did with the Arabs. I don't think he was married. He wasn't married, according to the story. Anyway, so he was with the Arabs, and he used to, even on Shabbat, to the degree that he hated the Jewish people that were there, or he was against them, whatever, as he would, on Shabbat, he would drive his donkey or his motorcycle, whatever it is, through the Jewish section and smoking a cigarette. And they would say, "Menashe, do tshuva." And he said, "I'm just as good as Jew as you. I don't need all of your commandments." Anyway, so when they were massacring Jews, if you go up to Hebron, you'll see that there's a special graveyard over there that has like 70 graves in it of people that were killed. And there was maimed a lot more. They cut off hands, they cut off blinded people. The Arabs are really good at that. It's not a new thing. So this Menashe was sitting with his friends in a house, and the Arabs came around and they opened up the door. They had hatchets and knives and machetes, and they said, "Any Jews here? Any Jews? Any Jews?" So the Arabs said no. So they looked at this Menashe. They had sort of a suspicion. They said, "Well, what about him?" They said, "What are you talking about? He's a Jew. He's an Arab like us. He's one of us." And they said, "Okay, good." And they let him go. So this Menashe, he had made the right choice. He left the Jews. The Jews were getting killed, and he was safe with the Arabs. The Arabs that were there, they testified afterwards that this Menashe, as soon as the murderers left, Menashe stood up, ran outside after them, and said, "I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew. It's not so. I'm a Jew." And they killed him. And they said he was crazy. He was safe with us. What did he do that for? What's the explanation? There's no explanation. His whole life he lived opposing Judaism, and there's a lot in Judaism to oppose. There's a lot of laws, a lot of restrictions, right? A lot of restrictions, a lot of things you must do and things you mustn't do, and the attitudes you have to wear your dress and you have to this, right? And there's a lot of restrictions. Who wants to do that? And now he was on the winning side. It was with it. Why did he stand up and say and give his life? He knew they were going to. Maybe he didn't know anything, but he just could not deny his Judaism. He couldn't deny, and that comes from the essence of the Jewish soul, that to comfort yourself and say, "I'm a good Jew. I don't have to do the commandments. I don't have to do any. I can eat not kosher food. I can do it. I'm a good Jew." It's true. Essentially, you are a good Jew, but to live on the merit that I'm not a Jew, that he couldn't do. The essence of his life. And that's what happens in Rosh Hashanah. When you sound the shofar, that's the essence of the Jewish soul is expressed in, that's the essence of the Jewish soul, which is what activates all of us and makes us all equal. Us and Menashe and every single Jew in the world to do tshuva on Rosh Hashanah.